guys? The phenomenal AJ Styles, and you're watching BrettO Live.
What is going on, guys? BrettO Live back with another video, and today we have Week in Review, episode 11. I'm really sorry about the past weeks. I've been forgetting, well, not forgetting, but I haven't been doing the Week in Review because I have been on vacation. So, when I don't want to just film a Week in Review of me just talking about it, I want to show the setup, and I want it to be a little entertaining for you guys. So, yeah, Raw was pretty good this week. I mean, I was actually pretty entertained while watching it. I will make sure to leave my rating at the end. But, yeah, Raw was pretty good, and I'm actually excited to talk about it, which I rarely am, because Raw's been pretty... not the best lately, but yeah, without further ado, we're going to start talking about, okay, a promo between Becky Lynch and Lacey Evans. So Lacey Evans was doing her casual walk to the ring. I don't have a Lacey Evans figure, nobody does, unless you make it custom, but Becky Lynch did get a cheap shot on Lacey Evans when she was trying to get into the ring, hit a Beck-sploder, and then she walked away with Lacey Evans' hat on, which was awesome. There she is up at the Titantron holding up the title. Here we had a six-man tag team match, 2 out of 3 falls match. It was Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Baron Corbin versus The New Day. It ended up with Baron Corbin and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens turning on each other because I think it was like an accidental clothesline on Sami Zayn from Baron Corbin, and then Kofi Kingston had a Troubling Paradise on Baron Corbin. Thought it was a pretty decent match. Yeah, I'm really happy that the New Day won and Baron Corbin got laid out, which was pretty cool. And oh yeah, Baron Corbin all night was looking for a special guest referee. We still don't know the referee for Stomping Ground, but he's all night he was looking for a special guest referee, and Seth Rollins said in the beginning, anybody who sides with Baron Corbin is an enemy to me. So first, Elias was going to be the ref for Baron Corbin, but that Seth Rollins took him out with a chair. Then Eric Young wanted to be the special referee for Baron Corbin, and then Seth Rollins got him, which I thought was great. I loved that. I thought it was so good. I loved it. Yeah, moving on. Here we have Paul Heyman. He had like a... yeah, I wouldn't say it was boring, but it was sort of boring. He had a boring promo in the... not in the middle of the show, I'd say. But yeah, Paul Heyman didn't have the strongest promo, in my opinion. Thought it was kind of boring. We had a tag team match over here. It was Nikki Cross and... Alexa Bliss versus the Iconics, and Bayley actually costed Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross the victory. And yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I'm very excited to see Alexa Bliss versus Bayley. Look out for the Stomping Ground predictions that is going to be coming out. But yeah, really, that was pretty decent right there. We'll get into the 24/7 championship right here. Yeah, 24/7 championship. R-Truth and Carmelo were disguised in the crowd as like different people, and then the camera panned on them, and they blended in for a second to me. I was like, yeah, I wasn't even really paying attention. They were just scanning the crowd like casually, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's Truth and Carmelo. I was like, oh my gosh, I thought that was absolutely insane. And then yeah, they basically ran away from all the jobbers that were trying to get the 24/7 championship, and they did get away, which was pretty cool. This was the starting match. It was a 5-man elimination match, and you guys know I love my elimination matches. It was. Sorry, I can't talk. It was Braun Strowman, Cesaro, Miz, Ricochet, and Bobby Lashley in a 5-man elimination match, and Ricochet got the victory. I'm very excited if you won, you got a chance against Samoa Joe for the United States Championship. So I'm very happy that Ricochet picked up the victory. I thought it was going to be somebody like Bobby Lashley. I'm like, oh, more Bobby Lashley garbage. But it's Ricochet, man. I'm very excited that Ricochet picked up the victory, and he's going to be facing Samoa Joe for the U.S. title. And check that out. The feats of strength that Cesaro went through in that match was absolutely awesome. Over here, we had Roman Reigns at the very end of the show. The Revival, Shane McMahon, and Drew McIntyre were all hanging out in his private little room here, and then Roman Reigns crashed the party. He took out the Revival, and then he took out Drew McIntyre through a table. Shane McMahon ran out to the arena. Roman Reigns followed him, and finally got some revenge on Shane McMahon with a spear in the center of the ring. Thought it was absolutely awesome. Wicked spear by Reigns. And yeah, he finally got some revenge on Shane McMahon. And I'm very happy about that. It's just been Shane McMahon beating up on Roman Reigns every single week. So I'm very happy that Roman Reigns got a spear in, which was pretty cool. Moving over here, main event of the show, it was Seth Rollins versus Daniel Bryan. Pretty good match. At the beginning of the match, I'm like, oh, this is totally going to end in disqualification. It did First go around, Eric Rowan, he had like palmed Seth Rollins' face. He slammed him on the apron. I'm like, oh, there's a waste of a match. But then a bunch of different superstars came out and they broke it all up. And then the announcer, Mike Roman, he's like, everybody's barred from ringside. We're restarting the match. And then Seth Rollins picked up the victory. Very good match. I thought it was great. I thought Daniel Bryan was going to pick up the victory some parts in the match, but Seth Rollins did win, which was pretty cool. And then there's that awesome fix up Eric Rowan that I did. I love that. Oh, here we had a match here, and oh man, this could have went better in my opinion, but it's whatever's in the script. The Club versus the Usos. Okay, so the Club are backstage doing their jokes with AJ Styles, because AJ Styles was in the doctor's room again. They walked in, they're like, oh, Dr. Gallows, and AJ Styles like, cut the crap, man. When's the last time you freaking won a match? And then they start getting serious. No, it wasn't like a full-on turn against the Club by AJ Styles. He was just trying to talk some sense into the Club, and I love it. I loved it, but then they had a match against the Usos, and I'm like, oh my god, this is the time to push the Club. Please do it, please do it. They didn't. It was a good match. But they did not push the Club. Not yet, but I do see them putting AJ Styles and the Club together, put them up against the New Day, make Styles champion, make the Club tag champions. It will be freaking awesome. But yeah, overall, the show was freaking awesome. I'm going to rate it right now before I forget to do it in the end. I'm going to give the show a solid freaking 7.5. I thought it was pretty solid. Better than some of the other weeks, man. There was just a little weak, just very tiny weak stuff in the show, but I thought it was pretty decent, you know? Oh, and I almost forgot. Firefly Fun House was freaking awesome. I wish I could set up something to replicate the Firefly Fun House, but I don't have anything, any of the accessories that are in there. Hopefully they do like a epic moments like they did with the Festival of Friendship. Hopefully they do that with the Firefly Fun House. That'll be very cool. But yeah, check out the video on the WWE YouTube channel, the Firefly Fun House. If you haven't already, I really can't talk. But yeah, 7.5 for Raw out of 10. Now, let's see how SmackDown does. SmackDown Live starting over here. It was the B team, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel versus Heavy Machinery, Otis Dozovic, and Tucker Knight. Very good match. I thought it was pretty decent. Of course, Heavy Machinery ended up picking up the victory. And then earlier, like previously in the show, Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas actually were thinking about being special guest referees for Baron Corbin match. And you know what Seth Rollins does when somebody says they want to help out Baron Corbin. He whacks a chair over their back. And that's exactly what he did after Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas lost the match. So not the best night for Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. Moving over here, actually one of the better parts of the show, to be honest. It was a great promo between Bayley, Alexa Bliss, and Nikki Cross. Absolutely amazing. Like literally, I was so blown away. Like you guys gotta go check out WWE's video on their YouTube channel, because I can't show anything over here, otherwise I'll get copyright. But yeah, very very good. Bayley ended up getting taken out by both of them, so that probably means that Bayley's gonna win this Sunday. But yeah, look out for predictions as well coming out. But yeah, definitely check out that video if you guys haven't seen that. Moving over here, sort of a different disappointing part of the show. Shane McMahon, Elias, Drew McIntyre. All standing in the center of the ring. Miz comes out. He's like, man, this is just typical all you guys. And then he's like, Shane's like, how about we have a match right now? How about it's a 2-on-2 match? And Miz was very surprised. He's like, oh, 2-on-2. But then Shane's like, you have 10 seconds to get an opponent. And he was already out in the arena, so... And then R-Truth comes randomly from out of the bottom of the ring. And now it's a 2-on-2 elimination match. Truth gets eliminated like literally right away, and then Miz basically just gets assaulted the entire match and loses. Yeah, sort of disappointing there, but yeah, whatever. And then a very bad night for Truth as well. He lost the 24/7 championship. No, a moment of silence for Truth, man. He lost the 24/7 title, dude. Drake Maverick. Are you kidding me? He stole a ref's car, and then he drove away with the championship after he pinned R-Truth. Yeah, man, I loved R-Truth as champ. I think he'll get it back very soon. I guarantee that. Beginning of the show, Dolph Ziggler versus Xavier Woods, actually a pretty good match. Xavier Woods showed off some pretty good stuff here. He hit a wicked super kick right here on the apron, and Xavier Woods landed really hard on the apron. Pretty good match. Dolph Ziggler did pick up the victory. Moving into the main event, it was Kofi Kingston and Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Pretty decent match, but we have seen it plenty of times. We have seen Seth Rollins and Kofi Kingston team up so many times, but it was a pretty decent match otherwise. Seth Rollins hit the curb stomp to pick up the victory, and then it was a 2 out of 3 falls match, and then the first fall was by Kofi Kingston by hitting a Trouble in Paradise literally right away within 5 seconds of the match. But yeah, overall, guys, pretty great SmackDown here. If I were to rate SmackDown, I would give it a 7 out of 10. Thought it was a pretty good show. Thought some of the matches were weak. Yeah. I thought it was a pretty good show otherwise. If I'm missing anything in this one, definitely let me know in the comments down below. And again, a Raw, I would give it 7.5. Thought both shows were pretty decent this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave your thoughts in the shows in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time. BrettO Live out.